Okay, so hello to everyone that's live, watching this live, and then hello to people that are on the conference call. Welcome, everyone. I'm super glad to have you here. My name is Shelly Dressel. I channel the goddess of creation for this meditation. This is something that is I connect with the goddess at a very high vibrational frequency, and her meditations with us are to help us learn and clear and move on and create changes in our lives. So for those of you that like watching the universal light beings, this is a little bit different. And so welcome, everyone. You can look at goddesslight.net or crystallinetransformations.com. Those are my two websites that I have my channelings on. So here we are. Wow. I can't believe we're already into the third week in January. This time is flying by. I hope this finds everybody well. I know that the energy has been kind of topsy-turvy and lots of people are having a lot of physical symptoms about, just the changes that are going on. I think tonight is going to be a good one. The goddess was talking about how to integrate like the, what do you call it? Like the quantum energy and the explanation of the quantum energy and integrate it into the chakras and everything. So I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to help each of us learn how we can connect more deeply into that universal light instead of just staying down here in our grounded energy and our grounded light. So I think it's going to be a good one. For those of you that are looking at this on the website, if you're watching the live stream, there you can see to the right in the comments. I don't look at the comments, but I did put the phone number in there. When we get to the Q&A section, I'll just answer as many as I do. Sometimes I have one or two, sometimes I have more than that. And if you want to ask a question, it can be anything you want to ask, then you'll need to just go onto the phone and then put in, what is it? *6, #6, *6, I think, will place you into the queue. And then, I'll do as many as I can. So welcome. I am super glad to have you here. If this is our first time, then please consider subscribing or just whatever it is that you may want to do. Okay, hang on here. Okie doke. Oh, so, gosh, I'm like ready to jump in and it's only like 9:03, but I guess I will. So welcome everybody that's in the teleconference room and welcome everyone that's on the live stream. I really appreciate it. If you do want to work privately with me, I have various times available. Sometimes I have a lot of time. Sometimes it might be, a week out or something like that. But usually I can get to you, I can set up the appointment within just a week or two. I always record them so that you can go back and listen to them if you want. And it can be 30 minutes, an hour, something in between, whatever it is that you're looking for. You can find all that information on my website. Again, goddesslight.net or Crystalline Transformations. Well, I am just going to jump into here. So welcome. I'm glad to have everyone here. And let's see what the goddess has to say tonight.
All participants are muted. The recording has started.
As we are gathering together this evening, I invite you to focus upon your breathing. The breathing, your breath, is the way that you can bring all of your energy centered within you. It's the way that you can let go of distractions that may be around you. So the more that you focus on your breathing, the more that you just take these deep breaths in and you follow that breath of energy and light as it's going down into you, the more that it is helping you to be not only grounded, but centered and focused. So take a breath in where you breathe in through your nose. You feel it as it goes down into your lungs. Hold it for just a minute or two, and then breathe out. And as you breathe out, you're letting go of any tension or stress. You're letting go of anything at all that might be hanging over you. As you take in another breath, feel as if this breath is going even deeper. You breathe in through your nose. You feel it as it goes down through your lungs. It goes into your heart center. And again, you hold it for a time or 2 or 3, and then breathe out. Once again, as you're breathing out, you're letting go of tension. You're letting go of stress. You're letting go of anything at all that may be hanging over you. With this last breath that we're going to take in, I invite you to follow that breath of light, that breath of energy, and with it, have a clear intention that you are breathing down inside of yourself so that this can be a way for you to nurture. This can be a way for you to take care of yourself. And you can let all of your energy be here within you. Allow this to be a time of loving support and nurturing that you choose to do for you. Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out at this now moment to create a connection with you. Each one of you in your daily lives have multiple connections that go out between you, your friends and family, between you and your work, between you and your higher self, and probably even other connections that you may create. Even, for example, if you're watching a video or a movie and you get drawn into it, you're creating a connection between you and that situation. Everything in your life is about the energy that is within you and the way that energy moves out from you into the community around you and into all aspects of who you are. Namasika, I am the one. You are choosing to connect and align deep within yourself. I am me. I am the person that represents my soul in this lifetime. Venia Benya, I am the whole. When you speak those words, Venia Benya, you are moving beyond the typical words that you speak in your everyday life and sending forth that energy that moves from you into the group of all the people that participate in these meditations. This is why I say at the very beginning, Namasika, I am the one. Venia Benya, I am the whole. It's a way for each one of you to know that you are not alone. There is a space that this group has created with I, the goddess, with the other angels and light beings that are of a similar vibration. And we create this space as a place where you can go whenever you so choose. It can be a place where you practice connecting with your intuition. It can be a place to seek answers for whatever may be happening in your life. It can also be a place where you practice the energy of being present within you. As I speak of this, everybody that's listening, every single one of you have a connection already. And I'm pretty sure that the majority of you have this alignment, this connection within and around you, and you don't think about it on a continuous basis. It's one of those things that's going through the back of your mind, the back of your consciousness, as a means of supporting you. As we create that grounding and alignment, allow that information to move from your unconsciousness or the back of your mind into the front as you experience whatever's going on. Take a deep breath in, and within your heart center, create a ball of light. As you tap into your chakra, you can feel it as it's already moving. And you feel it becoming expanded or having a stronger energy as you allow your focus to be within this space. You then send that energy down through your solar plexus, your sacral, your root center, and you send that light into the earth plane. Feel how it spreads out, moving in different directions as you are anchoring into the earth. You let that energy of Gaia flow back up within you. It comes up within your heart, goes through your throat center, your third eye, your head center, moving up to the space of your higher self. The crystalline energy body is also moving through and moves with this intention. Take a moment to look around this space of your higher self. Sometimes as you look within this space, you might just have a feeling about it. You might see images. You might hear tones. But your higher self isn't going anywhere. It is always there. It is always connected to you. And it is always in a place that is open to receive. As you anchor this perception, you can then feel your energy as it's moving through you as your human self into the space of your higher self. You let that thread that comes from within you move even higher up. It just follows that thread of energy that connects you into your soul. And as you do so, you just come to where it ends, And immediately you can feel your alignment to your soul essence. This is a direct opening from you in your physical reality into you as your soul essence. Sometimes you may have a perception of it as wide open. Other times you may feel as if you take these stair steps to get up to it. Just feel what your soul is to you. Sometimes it may be as if it's huge and expanded. Sometimes it may feel as if it's your connection into even more potentials for light and energy. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. As my energies come up to you, we merge. And as we do so, your consciousness moves out even further into the all that is. As you arrive within this space, it may feel as if it's a place you are accustomed to going. It may feel even bigger and more expanded. This vibration continues to rise to a higher and higher frequency so that you are able to continue with your personal growth as you move within the space and your energy and consciousness becomes aligned. As you are here, picture yourself as if you are standing within this space, almost as if your shoulders are back and you can feel your heart just pulsating, the vibration of love. We speak about the quantum energy field. Within that, they talk about the financial system. They talk about the computer system. They talk about the energy. They speak about the universe. This is a phrase that is becoming much more common in your everyday life. In essence, it represents the energy pathways that are here within the all that is, that are out within the universe, and that align you with your soul. It's a word or phrase that represents a much higher vibration and frequency. As you are here within this space, my intention is to help align each one of you through your energy bodies to the quantum or the universal energies. So you are here. Some have a sense that you're laying down. Some have a sense of standing up. I wish to begin first with those primary 7 chakras that you are accustomed to. So the root center, it's down in the base of your physical body. Some people think this is a place where your soul is anchored. Your root center is about your basic living. That intention to be a part of a community or a tribe. It's to be a part of humanity. It's what connects you into the earth at your very basic level. As you tap into this, you may envision it as red, and you begin to see it moving. There is a light that appears in front of you. And this is the quantum energy that is coming through your soul and into your root center. Feel how your energy body expands through this connection. That light moves into this chakra, and it may give you a perception of expanding into multiple dimensions, but it is still there at the base of your physicality. As you are here feeling this integration, take a moment and feel at the core essence of your being that alignment to the earth and that alignment through your soul into the universe. You may perhaps feel your energy moving as more of the universal light comes into this chakra. As you move up from there, more around your adrenal glands, you see your sacral chakra. This is that base of your spine. And this one is frequently illuminated as orange. This is about relationships. This is about creation, your creativity. This is where your sexuality is anchored. So as you tap into this chakra, you feel what that energy is to you. And then that quantum energy sends a beam of light that goes directly into this energy body. Again, this may go from looking bright orange to something that is much more translucent. And it is connecting the universal light into you as far as sexuality, relationships, creativity, and even more. Just be present as you feel this coming into you. Some may feel it coming from the front, some from the back. Some may feel as if it surrounds you completely. Shift your focus up to where your solar plexus is. Your solar plexus is frequently yellow. This is where you are anchoring how you feel about yourself. That is also linked up in the heart. But your intuition comes in through your solar plexus. And whether or not you trust in yourself or believe in yourself has an impact on whether or not you believe in your intuition and the insights that come into you, as I believe you call it, gut instinct. So with this yellow chakra, as it's moving, open up and begin to feel that universal light as it's coming in and connecting to you through your solar plexus. You can feel how it expands. You can feel how this is strengthening your intuition. You believe it, you trust it, because it's you. It's intrinsically you. Shift your focus up to your heart center. For the majority of you, we have been aligning through your heart center for at least a dozen years, if not 20. So as you connect with your heart center, many of you, it already feels cleared out. Your heart center, as you accept and receive love and feel secure, self-worth, the value of who you are. It's frequently pink and internalized. As you look at the world around you through the eyes of love, seeing love and seeing the best in relationships around you is frequently green. And feel this universal light as it is pulsing into your heart center. Do you notice how this one frequently will begin to blend that green and pink? It's infused with the white light. In doing so, your heart center becomes strengthened as it strengthens your lungs, your heart, your physical heart. This is absolutely moving through the front, the back, the sides, and all around you. With this energy body in the middle, look downward and see how those grounding chakras become even more enhanced as you add each layer moving through your physical body. This is, of course, also connecting your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions. It's the physical and the non-physical blended as one and now integrated with universal light. Continue to your throat. Your throat center. Light blue is often how it is symbolized, about speaking your truth. Sometimes that means not speaking up, and you know when it is best to do that. But as you speak out, as your voice becomes stronger, as you speak, whatever it is you feel a need to talk about, you feel how it strengthens the universal light coming into your throat. You shift to your third eye. This goes directly into the pineal gland. This is where a lot of your psychic abilities are located. The intuition is that intrinsic knowing within you. Your psychic abilities are a part of your intuition, but it takes it to the next level, where you expand the ability to see, you expand the ability to hear, you expand the ability to use telepathy. So many people worry about the pineal gland. Is it open? Is it not open? Is it unable to be opened? Everybody's pineal gland has the ability to open up. And as we send this universal light directly through your third eye, and it comes out in the back of your head, feel how that universal energy is moving at all levels, connecting, activating, anything to do with the pineal gland, and expanding your third eye. Your head center. That is that direct link into your soul. You've already been receiving the universal energy through your soul's link into your head center. But we will continue consciously activate that even further at this now moment. And as if you are here, each one of you have shifted as if levitating into this space, as each one of your energy bodies become directly linked into the universal energy, the universal flow, and your soul. You feel it as it's moving through your energy bodies, and you begin to let them flow up and down. Each one connected and supporting the other energy bodies beside them. And as they all continuously blend together, you yourself are becoming transparent. You are becoming filled with the universal light. And this is then activating or filling up that crystalline energy body around you. It is activating those other energy bodies that connect to your soul, into Gaia, so that you are not only in balance and attuned within yourself, but also directly linked into the universe, into your soul, and into the soul of Gaia. Feel how all of this is moving through you and is wide open. As you feel this, begin to look. If you don't normally see things, ask to see at this time, and then receive whatever may come through your consciousness. If you want to expand your inner knowing, expand receiving things through your just feeling. You feel something's going on. You feel this information. You feel this knowledge. It is all moving up and down through all your energy bodies. And it is all going directly down into your physical bodies, even as we speak. This is a way to help you know that your everyday life, you are directly linked into the universal energy. It is much more expanded. It is stronger in the all that is. However, you are always in that same alignment. Just be present, feeling that energy as it's flowing up and down through that column of light that you created, from one energy body to the next. And just feel it. As we return again into the all that is, that direct impulse of light that was going into each one of your chakras pulls back and diminishes. But everything is there. It is still within you. It is still moving into every cell within you. As each cell expands to contain this energy, your physicality is adjusting so that you can clear your emotions, you can clear out old thoughts and beliefs, and you can see, feel, and experience life through this universal vibration. As we return again, you have experiences when you're anchoring it, and then you go back into the all that is, and then you anchor it, and you may hear things differently with your ears. you may see different patterns and energy around you in your physicality. And then you send it back up into the all that is, as if to once again rebalance and reconnect within that space. As you are here within the all that is, it is very easy to contain this expanded energy. You may feel as if your whole energy body has expanded even further. As you look out at the universe, or even more deeply into your own soul, perhaps there are messages for you to receive. This is a permanent integration. Therefore, if the perception in your everyday life becomes such that you think it is different or not there, you can easily flow into this space so that you can receive even more of that universal light. As this becomes much more a part of society, you may find that you no longer have certain symptoms that you may have had. You may find that you look at the world differently, or you may even find that your relationships and your everyday reality transitions so you no longer get caught up in the minutia. Instead, you have that greater sense of balance or peace within you. I invite you all to come back together as a group. Look at one another within this group. I'm noticing some people literally look like a flame with the different colors of energy as it moves up. I'm noticing others of you are just a pure white light. You have the ability to integrate in whatever way resonates with you. But coming up within this circle, you see that hologram of the earth. And as it comes up within each one of you, I invite you to send impulses of light that this universal alignment moves into the hologram. And it is also strengthening your own alignments that you just created. There is an aspect that goes out, moving through the universe or this part of your galaxy. The remainder of that hologram moves down. It goes through the energy that surrounds the planet. It goes into the collective consciousness, sending out that impulse of universal light. It then goes all the way down, anchoring within the center of the earth. As it does so, that beautiful integrated universal light pulsates out, activating what may have been dormant or creating a deeper link into those aspects where the universal light has already anchored. And as it comes up through the different layers, you feel it as it comes up through where you already anchored your own vibration at the beginning of this meditation. And as it comes up through you, let your consciousness flow back down. You move from the all that is through your soul, through your higher self, and down into you in your everyday reality. And as that's coming within you, take a moment to just tap into each one of your energy bodies, activating into your consciousness or your conscious awareness what that now feels like with that universal energy as a part of it. Everything within you as your physical is now expanding even further. So from your physical reality into your thoughts and beliefs, into your emotions, and into that crystalline. It's like it goes in every different direction, and it is all balanced and anchored within you. This will allow you to integrate your consciousness more fully. It will allow you to move things from the unconscious forward into your conscious. This is you aligning with the quantum energy fields through your soul and into this human physicality. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. If you would like to ask a question, I invite you to come back within the room. You may press *6 on your phone.
Q&A session has started.
And that will place you in the queue. We will answer as many questions as we can. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I was going to ask you, as far as my life, am I doing everything? Am I on the right track of my life? And I know we talked before about the new job that I'm starting. Could you give me like a timeline of when that might start, as far as like doing more of that and like a full-time position?
Okay. So you asked about your wife and you asked about your job. And these to us feel like they're two separate things.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So quite frankly, it feels like there is a transition that has been taking place since about November, something like that, October, November. And in this transition, it feels like you have been, sometimes I'm going to backtrack a second. Sometimes when we look at relationships, there's one person or the other that kind of takes that leap forward, and then the other person catches up. And then it may be that person that takes the leap forward. It can go back and forth and back and forth. And we have a sense that your wife had either a lot of past traumas or a lot of past things, and it was really hard for her to kind of be as open or to be on the same place as you. However, we feel like something shifted around October or November this past year. And when we look at the two of you now, it doesn't feel like it's 100% integrated as yet, but it does look like you're much more closer to the same space. And it feels as if she needed to let go of a lot of fear, and something has changed. Something has shifted within her. Now, this may not be the physical everyday reality as yet, but when we look at you energy to energy, side by side in relationship, it feels like you're in the process of undergoing something, and it's going to get stronger and stronger over the next month to 2 months. Now, that being said, this is the primary energy that we see when looking at the two of you. We also see that there is this part of her that still remains in fear, that still is, doesn't necessarily want to open up completely. And if that aspect, the different options are, as more and more of the high vibrational energies come in, it's just going to nudge her into taking that last step and opening up further and just kind of becoming much more balanced with you. That's what we think is going to happen. However, if she, like some people, they get stubborn, and it's like they put their foot down, and they just, even though they know it's for their betterment, they still choose not to do it. We see a little bit of that in her. So where she is right now, we feel like she's in the process of transitioning into something that is much more open, much more anchoring, and much more clearing out of past energies. But it's like she's still teeter-tottering, trying to decide, well, what am I going to do? What am I not going to do? Is this for real? But honestly, she just looks happier than she was the last time we looked at her. Are you seeing some of those changes in her yourself?
Yeah, and with her, I'm kind of don't know if that's the right person for me. I think it is, but I'm kind of like, I don't know, so that's kind of hesitation from me.
Yeah, the two of you came together, and this definitely is an intended relationship for this lifetime. And then you have the free will as to whether or not you guys will find that place that you can really make it something that you both commit to, that you both stay within for many, many, many years. And again, it feels like there's just that little piece that just won't come into balance. But it was absolutely an intended relation. It was, you both put forth the intention that you would meet one another, that you would be in relationship, and that it was a potential. Sometimes soulmate relationships can be very, very challenging, and you're there because as souls, you agreed to be there for one another through growth, through change, through transitions, through support. There's, and it can be very, very challenging. However, in this case, as we're looking at the two of you, it feels like as you go through these challenges, where you end up is in a place of much greater balance and much greater openness and much greater loving support within each one of you for yourself and then in relationship. So that's our perception in looking at it.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Keep it up.
Okay.
You're definitely doing
Thank
the
you.
right thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, Goddess. Hello. Hi. I'm a little bit out of it.
Yeah, it was a
I'm
very
just gonna,
high frequency tonight.
I'm just going to leave it open if there's any questions or, anything that wants. I'm going to leave my question open. If there's anything that wants to come, any messages for me, any guidance, I'll leave it open.
So we see a very interesting thing when we're looking at you. You are really integrating a lot of changes and a lot of you were integrating a lot more of your higher vibrational energies. And in this meditation tonight, it was really good. And it felt like it was healing some of those chronic physical problems that you've been having. When we look at you now, it's literally as if we see you in your human reality, and then we see this light that's just descending into you, that it's like it's a good fit. It's as if for so long you, as the person that you are and what your intentions were and your physical reality were like two separate things. It's like, yeah, I want to be there, but I'm over here. Yeah, I want to do this, but I'm doing this. And all of these different things, that it was like you were doing these parallel existence. And now it's as if everything comes back in together. It anchors within you. And we see that this year is going to bring about changes that include better health, because your vibration is at a higher frequency. It feels like there is better communication with others around you. It just feels like you're literally shifting into that higher vibration, and now it feels comfortable to you. So as a result of that, manifesting your home, manifesting different work, manifesting physical good health. You've had this chronic pain for so long, and it's almost like as we look at you now, it's like you're saying, hey, didn't I used to have pain? And it's as if it's literally completely gone. So that's why we have this sense of this being a very transitional year for you, because of integrating the higher frequency. Does that make sense to you, beloved? Can you feel the differences as yet?
I'm not feeling the differences. I guess it's not really coming across for me. I mean, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease last year, and then all the accidents and stuff, but I'm doing my best to work with the health, but I feel like moving will help a lot, and I'm really working still on, like you said, manifesting home. But
yeah, it feels like there's a big transition. Yeah, it feels like there's a big transition nationwide. And some of it feels like the abundance that comes in. Some of it feels like a revaluation of housing. We know where you live in particular. It's been very out of balance for a long time, and which makes it hard for people. And so there's a lot of different things that feel like they're rebalancing in January, February of this month. And that's why come springtime, it feels like there's all these different things are going to shuffle around financially and with what you're looking at. And it feels like you're like, yeah, here it is. So as far as like you're not feeling it any differently, it all feels the same to you. Of course, you could stay on that pathway where you never do fully consciously move up into this higher frequency. You're still going to be nudged there. You're still going to be nudged along, and you will get there. But especially with integrating this meditation we did tonight and really focusing on that, because that's how we see you now, is stepping into this higher vibration and frequency, and then that being expressed outward in, it's expressed outward because it gives you a new perspective as you're looking at things, but it's also, as it's integrated, you feel a lot better within your physical body.
Okay. So does that mean listening to the meditation again, or just the whole year will bring a lot of
Well, by listening to the meditation, it will help to nudge you into that more quickly and with a smoother ability, with a smoother transition. So it doesn't feel as abrupt or cold or as if it's not working. But then you can, or if you just get focused upon and you keep thinking about the pain and the autoimmune and these different things, and if that's your focus all day long, it's going to be a lot harder to get to that place. But we see you as having integrated it. And maybe it's tonight's meditation, maybe it's all the work you've been doing all along. But we do feel as if this year is a transitional year, and you're finally getting where you've been striving to be for a long time.
That sounds really good.
Yay! You did it. You did it.
Yeah.
Good luck, beloved.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, Goddess.
Hello.
Shelly, this is Kathy.
Hi.
Oh, my God, what an incredible meditation tonight. I feel like every cell of my body is just bursting with this quantum energy and my energy field, too. And I guess I have a similar question to just the last caller of what do you see for me? I feel so airy-fairy right now, like I'm floating, but
It feels like it's so funny because this is what happens. Like, this is kind of sort of that first one. Well, actually, and even the second. It's like everybody in their everyday life, you have that potential to just keep going on the way you are right now. And life keeps on, you keep working, your relationships stay the same, and that it all becomes infused with light. So it becomes more transparent so that there is some easing, meaning things in life become easier for you. So that can be the reality. I see it plain as day for everybody, all three of these, and for everybody. But there's also the biggest potential is that beautiful quantum energy. And if you just let that come in and become a part of you, then your body heals itself. Your body takes on more light. So therefore your intuition gets stronger. So therefore your psychic abilities get more open and stronger. And because of those things, you see things around you that you may not have noticed when you're just going through life in your everyday reality. And so, and we know with you, there's a lot about the ocean and communication with the water. So that's why we do see that, oh my goodness, this brilliant, beautiful light is in and around you. And through living with that becoming much more a part of your reality, we do see you no longer having to work. We do see you integrating in relationships. We do see you connecting and meeting people that just feel more enriched to you. And we do feel like you get messages from the water. We think we've said that before. It feels like every time we talk to you, we hear that again. Yeah. So, so this year, it just looks like a very light-filled, light-infused year for you. It does feel like you shift upward into this higher vibration and frequency, and then you're there, you stay there. And it helps you to create everything that you're seeking.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Meditation tonight.
Oh, we're glad. We're glad.
Q&A session is over. All participants are muted.
Okay. This year, 2026, is a number one year. That's a new beginning. You can choose for this year to be a new beginning for you. The energy is here. It's in your earthly reality. It's easily accessible through your soul, through the universal light. You created a very distinct way in which it can all be integrated within you. Be present in your life. Let go of the way that you've done things in the past. Begin brand new, working with the universal light. You are pure light frequency. Beloved, know that I am ever with you on Cellular.